Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to film a video that I'm so excited about. I know I probably say that for all my videos, but this one I am really excited for. I thought it would be a cool idea to recreate a face chart. So I'm going to be recreating one of Milk1422, that's his name on Instagram. If you don't know him, you should definitely check him out. He has so many beautiful creations that he has on his Instagram. It's just pure face charts. So it was really hard for me to pick one. I did do one of his face charts the other day. It is on my Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing what I did, then go check my Instagram out. But today I wanted to actually sit down and film it, and it was so hard for me to pick just one idea. Like, I think I'm gonna have to just have a recreation of his artwork all on my channel because they're so gorgeous. But today I decided to do this one here. I'll insert a picture here somewhere. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I'm so excited. I thought about doing this video as a voiceover, but then I didn't want to record a voiceover because it's just extra work that I don't want to do. So we are going to take this along together, and I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so obviously I do already have my base on. Now in the picture, it doesn't like there's too much contour going on. It is mainly just like blush. I did add a little bit of Chocolate Soleil bronzer on, but just a tad. In the video, she has kind of a really contoured nose. So we're going to go ahead and contour our nose too. So just to contour out my nose, I'm going to take the Anastasia contour kit and use this middle shade here. And like I said, in the picture it is very contoured, so that's what we're going to try to recreate here. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm so nervous. I'm going to start off light and then build my way up. To be honest, I love contouring my nose. I never used to do it like ever because I feel like I don't have a really big nose, but I did it once just for fun, and now I do it every time I do my makeup. I can't not contour my nose. I feel like it's just so fun. So I'm just going to continue to go back and forth with this. I'm going to just blend it out a little bit. Whoa, that is a contoured nose. So just to help blend it out, I'm going to take my wet sponge, my damp sponge, and just tap over it a little bit because we still want it pretty obvious, but not too obvious. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the blush now. And so for that, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place, the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2, and just take a blush brush. And I'm going to be taking this shade, by the way. This is one of the most pigmented blushes, like set of blushes that I own. So I'm going to go with the light hand. Well, actually she has pretty heavy blush, so I guess at this point it doesn't really matter, does it? She has it like coming across like her cheekbone. like it's gonna look crazy now, but it's gonna all come together at the end. I'm just gonna kind of bring it up on my, what is this called again? Apples? I wanted to say Adam apples. I don't know why. And to blend out things, I kind of like to do tapping motions. And then I can tell she kind of has it more heavier. Like right here where the cheekbone would be. Okay. If we had to add more later, we'll come back and add more later. But for now, we're going to stop there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there with the blush for now. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I wasn't going to worry about my eyebrows because my bangs cover them anyway. But in the picture, it looks like she has purple eyebrows. So I think I'm going to try to recreate that just for the sake of completing the whole face chart. So I guess I'm going to get my bangs out of my way. Just clip these back. So her brows are purple, but they're darker purple. So I think for mine, I'm going to kind of tweak it a little bit and just go from like purple to almost black at the end of my brow. So for the front parts, I'm going to take the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH. And I'm going to take this really dark purple shade here. And just on an eyebrow pencil, on an eyebrow brush. I need full concentration mode for this. And just with my regular everyday eyebrow product, I'm gonna fill in the tail of it. I'm gonna go over the purple a little bit as well, just to kind of blend it in together. I'm gonna try to go in with a different purple. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place Zulu palette and try to use this purple in here to see if it's a bit more pigmented than the previous one. Oh yeah, that is a lot more pigmented. Alright, so that's as good as it's gonna get, and honestly my bangs are gonna cover it anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of the other eye off camera and then I'll be right back. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyes now. I'm going to start from the inner corner out. And it looks like there is, well, it doesn't look like, there's obviously yellow in the inner corner area. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to take this little dome brush. And I'm going to use the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And I'm going to try to use the yellow in here, this one here. And I'm going to focus that in the inner corner. So it's like inner corner area onto the lid, and then also to the inner, the lower part of the lash line. I really like this yellow color, but I want it a little bit more brighter. So I'm going to try to stack on the shade Sphere from the Anastasia Prism palette just right over that color a little bit, because this has more of a green tint to it also. So I just want to add a little bit just to see if it brightens it up just a tad. Moving on to the next shade, I'm going to go ahead and skip the lid area and go on to the crease. It looks like she has an orange all the way up into her brow bone. I'm going to take this orange shade again from the BH palette. And I'm going to take this above the crease and all the way to the brow bone. She has red on top as well, so it doesn't is this looking orange? It looks pink. Why is it looking pink? Is it just me? This looks pink. Oh my god. Fail. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead back into the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place and take the orange that's in here and try that one. That's better. So I'm gonna take it all the way from the brow to the inner where the yellow meets and kind of swirl them together. This corner here. Okay, so with that in place, it's really hard to tell, but it looks like she has some red, they look like red dots coming up. I'm not sure how to do the lid here, but should we just add red to the lid? It's so hard to tell. I think I'm going to add red to the lid and then we'll have the red fading into the dots on top. So I'm going to mix two different reds. I'm going to take the red from the BH palette and also this palette here. It's the Spoiled Lips palette with Glamour Gold Box. This one here, and take the red that they have here as well and mix those two back and forth for a lid shade. The brush. And then just with the same brush that we used for the orange, I'm going to blend out the edge. And then also with a little bit of the yellow color from the BH, I'm going to go over where the yellow and red meet. I'm going to take a smaller brush and work on the inner lower line where the green is. I'm going to take this, where is it? This green here. Again, the BH Cosmetics palette. Run that under. This is a really nice green, you guys. I am kind of impressed by this color green. I definitely need to do a look with this soon, because it's a pretty green, y'all. It's a pretty green. And just with that same brush, gonna use this blue in here and work that in the middle part of the lower eye. But it also looks like it comes down. Kind of like in a little bit of a triangle, but not a perfect triangle. And again, using that same brush, I'm gonna take the purple shade here, the same shade that we used for our eyebrows, and just smoke that at the end. So it looks like this look is going to require lower lashes, and to be honest, I'm not good at applying lower lashes. I've tried it recently and it's so hard. Like, it is hard to get those sons of bitches to stay on. So for the dots around the eyes, I'm going to use liquid lipstick and a handy dandy dotting tool. This is meant for nail art, but we're going to be using it for face art. And this one has they're double-ended. So this one is a little bit bigger than this side, which she does have different sizes on going on. So we're gonna collect from that. I'm gonna start with the inner corner first, and it looks like she has green on top. So I'm gonna take the green liquid lipstick called Alien from Lime Crime, and I put some on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take my tool and use the bigger side of it first, and then just go in. I'm just gonna go in, you know. The dots aren't perfect dots either, so it's good to know we can be a little bit messy. So I'm gonna go in with bigger dots first, and then add in smaller dots around it. I'm going to use the same tool for the rest of the dots that is on this face chart as well. I'm just going to use a wipe to wipe it off. And for the upper lid, she has red kind of going where her crease is, and it kind of goes up and out here. So I'm going to take my Stila liquid lipstick in Bezel and use that for the dots. I'm going to place them on the lid as well, just so that way it looks like it's blowing up together. For the lower lash line, to me at least, it looks like she has a combination of blue and a little bit of purple dots. So I'm going to take the Lime Crime liquid lipstick and Peacock, and then also this liquid lipstick from Spoiled Lips in the shade Luna. This is another item that came with the Spoiled Lips palette that I was using earlier. So I'm going to be using these two together. I'm going to start off with the blue closest to the lash line, and then it looks like she just has some purple dots a little bit all over the place. And then just in the same spot with those blue dots, I'm gonna take just a little bit of the purple and add just a teeny tiny bit. Alright, so before we move on, I'm going to add a little bit more blush just with that same palette. And I'm going to be mixing the shade, I'm going to be mixing these two shades this time, just a little bit. Like we needed a little bit more. On her nose, it looks like she has a bit of an orangey highlight. So I'm going to take the Anastasia Aurora kit and use the shade Eclipse, this one here, and just apply that to the tip a little bit. And I'm also going to take a little bit of Mimosa also from Anastasia and just apply that on top. In the picture, she doesn't have much of a highlight, but I'm going to be adding a highlight just because I want to. And for that, I'm also going to take Mimosa and mix in a little bit of crushed pearl. So just a tiny bit. Look at how I cleaned my brushes the other day and look at how it dried. See this? I'm a mess. I am a mess. I'm going to take these lashes here, and these are from Ardell. They're the Faux Mink collection. I'm going to add mascara, put these on, and then I'll be back. Alright, so lashes are on. I was going to try to put some lashes at the bottom, but to be honest, I'm too lazy for that right now, and I'm not very good at it also. So we're gonna move it along. I'm going to tightline. Gotta sharpen this first. Going to tightline my upper lash line just so these lashes blend in a little bit more. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, in case you're interested. It's a really good black eyeliner. It's really, really good. And then for the bottom lash line, looks like in the waterline it goes from green to blue to purple. I don't have any green eyeliner, but I do have purple and blue. So that's what I'm going to use. For the purple, this is another Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. I'm just going to add that to the outer corner where we place the purple down. And for the blue eyeliner, it looks like it is a light blue, but I only have a dark blue. So that's what we're going to use. Now for the lips, call me crazy, but it looks like she has two different colors. Is it just me? Am I seeing things? It looks like she has like a red and then a pink. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the full pink lip because I'm scared that if I do two-toned, it might not be as two-toned as I think it is. So I'm going to go with one of these two. Let's give them a swatch. See which one. Oh, I think this is Lime Crime Pink Velvet, and this is the NYX Suede pencil in Pink Lust. I think the Pink Lust matches a little bit more. So that's the one we're going to go with. I think I'll add this gloss from NYX as well. This is Cupcake, their butter gloss. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss to this lip, just like in the center. Alright guys, so that is the completed look. What do y'all think? Did I do it justice? Do y'all think I did an okay job? I think I did okay. I didn't do too bad. So I definitely want to do more of these. I think they're so much fun. And if you have not checked out his artwork, then go check him out on Instagram. I will leave it down below. Go check him out. He's just amazing. I can literally scroll through his page for hours looking at all of the face shots he has on there. But yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used I will have listed down below. And that is it. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.